Hello YouTube, welcome to another LegoNmore video, and today we're going to be reviewing the Lego 3-in-1 Pirate Ship from 2020. This is an official Lego set 31109. It comes with 4 splendid looking minifigures, 3 of which are unique to this set. It comes with 1,264 pieces, and it retails for about 100 US and about $145 here in Australia. So guys, we're going to start off by looking at the 2 brick-built animals in the set. Then we're going to look at the main build, and then we look at the minifigures last. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and yeah, let's get this review. So moving on to looking at the 2 brick-built animals that come in this set. So right here we've got the great white shark. I have to say, it's quite a happy great white shark. Those eyes really give it the feel that he's really happy. Maybe Lego could have experimented with a different eye to make him look angry or neutral or something. Just happy doesn't really fit a great white shark. This is a really cool model. You've got the fins, the tail and the mouth, which are all on ball joints, so you can basically pose this in any way you really want. And I have to say, the color scheme with the dark bluish grey on top and then the light bluish grey on the bottom really gives it a nice contrast. I quite like it. Don't really like how you can see the white here, but when you have it sitting like that, you can't really see it too much. And I have to say, the scale on this is pretty good. So this is a minifigure, the great white shark, and great white sharks are massive, so I think the scale is pretty good compared to a molded shark, which looks kind of like a little baby shark basically. Really cool, really like that build. For some reason, Lego has to have a parrot in every pirate set they release, so in this set they've gave us this parrot. It's quite a nice one. I like the colors used, the blue, the black, the dark navy blue. Really nice little brick built bird. Overall, these are 2 really cool things that give a lot more playability to the set. Let's move on to the main thing in this set. Of course, it is the pirate ship itself. So I have to say, this is just a quite amazing build. I really enjoyed building it up and just creating the sails, the hull, and just this back piece of the set is just amazing. I just really love this color scheme of the dark brown and the red and the green and the gold and the yellow. It's just really nice, and the white sails, brick built white sails, are just amazing. We're going to look at those a bit later. What we're going to look at first is the hull. This hull was built in about 1/6, so you were building 1/6 of it at a time, and you basically joined it up by bricks and pins. And I have to say, it is just quite amazing. I really enjoyed building the hull. It was probably my favorite part of the build. Really not really that hard, pretty easy. I really like the facing out studs in that, but I have to say, it is just quite amazing. This hull is quite a great build. And here is where you can put 2 cannons, so you can put 1 cannon there. I don't have a cannon on this side, I have a cannon on the other side, so I got 1 cannon here, 1 cannon on the other side, and we're going to look at those cannons a bit later, as those are really cool. I quite like the strip here of the 1x1 plates, the yellow and the red. They are just so cool. A bit of a pain to put in, but I have to say, it is quite worth it. Moving on to the front of the ship, here we've got this really cool brick built mermaid. I think they could have done a little bit better with this middle part. Yeah, it looks okay, but I think they could have done a little bit better. This is really cool building on the side here. Really nice uses of those really large brown pieces there. Really cool. Something I thought that was a little bit of a letdown was the anchor. Everything else in this set is brick built, including the sails, and I think they just let themselves down with just adding this anchor, which we've seen in quite a lot of pirate ships now, and it's been around for quite a long time. Something I found really cool was this here. I have to say, I haven't seen this at a scale that a minifigure can go underneath in a small child pirate ship basically ever. It is just a really cool feature. It's not really enclosed like it's meant to be. I forgot what it's called, but it's meant to be enclosed, and it's just meant to be another spot like the back, but it's at the front. It is just really cool that Lego added this in. This is just a huge bonus. It makes it look like an actual pirate ship. Gives it a lot more authentic feel to the ship. The anchor can move up and down, so you can unwind this and the anchor can go down and then wind it back up. Just a little bit of a play feature there, not too much. I wish the chain was a touch longer, but that's okay. This sail at the front, you can move it any way you want. It can do a 360. I really love that it is brick built sails, better than those cloth sails that you can just go moldy and just go disgusting. I've seen some friends that had this really old pirate ship and the sails are just filthy, absolutely disgusting. These here are really cool. I'm pretty sure this is a new piece, not a new piece, but it's been printed in this color. It's only been printed in this color for this set. What I wish Lego did was put some clips in here and just had made it into more of a ladder, because this is where a ladder's meant to be. I feel that Lego missed that opportunity a little bit. It's not too hard to put in, but I guess it would have been a little bit of a hassle to try to get a piece that would fit in there. Moving along, you can see the other cannon on this side, and this one can also pop up like that, and the fuselage and the hull is basically identical on both sides, except for one thing. I'm pretty sure one side is green and one side is red. That just indicates left or right. You see that in aeroplanes quite a lot as well. So moving on to the back, I probably have to say this is probably the best build of the set. This is just really cool. I love how Lego got this type of shape. Instead of just having a box, it just gave it a lot more complexity and just realistic, really much more realistic than making it as a box. This does open up, so does the other side, so you can open up and get your hands in here a bit easier. We will look at that, what's in there, a little bit later, but I really love the color scheme, the gold, just really cool. Moving along to the back, you've got another one of these sails. You can't really see that. I'll show you that a little bit later. We've got two lamps, really cool two lamps there. And then you've got this really cool flag at the back, which has this modified plate with this tile piece on it. This acts as a skull, believe it or not. When I look at it, it looks like it kind of does, but I really like how Lego added that. It's so cool. The back also is a rudder, a really cool rudder. You can turn it. It's not connected to anything, but I like how you can turn it, and I like how it is included in this set. This is another one of these doors that can open, and you can look in there as well. Both sides do open and gives you a lot more access in there, and also this top piece will open up as well. We'll show you that a little bit later. This side also has these rope pieces. Instead of using string, I really like how they use these. Limited Lego a little bit with the scale, but it's way better than cutting just string after string after string like you had to do for the Parrot to Barracuda Bay or just the other pirate ships that have come out over the decades and that. Let's look inside here now. So to access and get inside this part of the ship, all you have to do is open this up, and what you have to do is just hold it onto the pirate ship's steering wheel. You just put it up there, and this is how you can access this part of the ship. You can also access it by the two sides, which I showed you before. And inside there isn't much detail. All there is just a seat and a desk that has a map, a compass, and a golden glass. And that's about it. The chair, as you can see, has one stud on it. That's because of the pirate's leg. It just makes it easier for the pirate to sit down on that. It's pretty basic. For a handful of pieces, you could add a lot of detail in there and make it look way better than it is right now. That's just up to you. I probably would personally leave it, but as you don't really see it. But if you really want to and have a lot of pieces in your collection, which I don't really have at the moment, you can add some more stuff in there. Overall, that is quite nice inside, but there is a lot of improvement that could happen. This steering wheel compared to the rest of the ship is just terrible. I wish Lego printed this in brown, molded it in brown at least, and maybe added something on the deck here. Just really basic, and these railings is just too low. I wish they did something to the steering wheel. Would have looked way better if they added some more detail up there, but I guess it is passable. What we're going to look at now is the sails, which are brick. So I have to say, I really like brick built sails way more than cloth sails. Cloth sails just get moldy, as I said before, and just go disgusting over time. They all go all crinkly and yeah, they're terrible. With these brick built sails, they don't do anything except go that creamy color that white goes to sometimes. Hopefully it doesn't happen to my set, but this is just way better than cloth sails. You can, even if you just want to destroy this set, you can reuse these parts somewhere else. It's not like having cloth that you can't really use for anything else except for the set, so it's way better in that aspect. All these sails do move, so you can move it up and down, you can move it side to side, as well as the bottom one's a little bit limited due to these to these parts right here, but they do move, and I really love the tiling and the plates that went into this to make this into a skull. It just looks so cool. You also got a back one at the back here, and that can move anywhere you want and can move that as well. At the top here is a crow's nest, just enough to put a minifigure in, but I personally just put the little parrot that brick built parrot that comes in the set, and I just put it up there. These flags are also movables to side, and I basically have to say everything is just movable. Like, it's so cool. A little bit unstable as you would expect, but it's quite enough for like swishing around. It won't really collapse or explode in your face. Now let's look inside here, which is probably the biggest letdown in the set. So the biggest miss and the biggest stuff up in this set is probably this here. Why didn't Lego add some plates? 30-cent plates. That is 2 plates, 60 cents. That's all. And maybe a couple additional plates to make it modular. How hard is that? It would have gave it so much more deck space on here to do so much more stuff. Lego could have added a couple crates with a couple treasure chests more, and it just gives it a lot more playability to put minifigures on, make scenes. I don't know why Lego didn't do that. It's just a big miss, I have to say. So here, moving on, we're going to have a little staircase. A little bit weird how it jumps up quite high on that last step. You kind of have to jump up to get up those stairs. They're quite tall. Looking inside here, you got the treasure chest, which we'll have a look at a bit later when we're looking at the minifigures, and the 2 cannons, which will shoot one of those right at the end of the video. You can put 2 cannons in there. You can't really fit them long ways on the same hole, so you have to have them either here and here, or here and here, or here and here. You also get this really cool barrel, but overall this is just a splendid set. There's a bit of a miss here and a little bit of lack of detail here, but I have to say this pirate ship is just amazing. I really love it. Now let's look at the splendid minifigures that come in the set. Well, a couple of them are splendid, one of them is a little bit disappointing. So moving on to the minifigures, I have to say there's 3 splendid looking minifigures. This one. I think they're all well done to the best of their ability, but the one minifigure that I think is lacking a little bit, of course, is this end minifigure. Just the white and the red is just done terribly, and that yellow on the top is just terrible. Like, can't Lego do this red and white? Like, how hard is it to make this torso brighter? Like, because they're dealing with that dark blue jumper, they think it's okay that the red and the white and the yellow can be dark. That is basically their excuse. But I think Lego, come on, we're paying quite a bit for this set. We need good minifigures. So looking at the skeleton, this is just the basic skeleton that you've seen in lots of different pirate sets over the years. Nothing too extraordinary about that. It's just really cool to have. A really cool minifigure. This is really nice printing. The rope is done just to perfection, I have to say, and that singlet's pretty nice. He does have an alternate face, which we'll look at after. A little bit of glare on the pirate, sorry about that. That is because it's got some chrome elements, which is really reflective in my light, and is not really doing that well for this really cool minifigure. The torso printing is just really cool, just all the different layers that go into that, and the really gold chrome piece is just splendid. Something about this feather is it comes out all the time. It's a little bit of a hassle, but I really like it, and I really love that printing on the captain's hat. Moving on to the back, I think all three torsos are done splendid on the back. We can look at that alternate face, and it is a scary face, as he is the one that's walking off the plank, which I'll show you what the plank looks like right at the end of the video after we've done looking at these minifigures. These minifigures are just splendid, except for that one I said, Lego, come on, can't you just make the minifigures perfect, because they are just the threshold of every set. You also get this really cool chest, which we've seen in quite a lots of Parrot sets and different sets, and in there's just 2 gold coins and 2 gems, red and green. That's about it. So let's go back and talk about the price. So before we're talking about the price, I just want to quickly show you the plank. It's just basically a 2x6 plate, which you can just place onto the side of the ship, and you just place it like that. It's basically it. Now, I did promise that I was going to show you how this cannon shoots. So all you have to do is pull this back and offload it, and it just shoots it off like that. I quite like these cannons. I wish there was I wish you got 3, so you could have 1 out the ship, 2 in the ship, but it's good enough, I have to say. Now let's move on to the pricing of this set. So I think this is reasonably priced for the rest of the world except for Australia. So this set retails for about 100 US, which I think is quite reasonable for the pieces and everything that comes in this set. It retails for £90, which is also another reasonable price, and €100, which is another reasonable price. One thing I just want to quickly point out is the Australian price. This set retails for about $145, which is just outrageous. I know the price has come down quite a bit, but still, it is just outrageous how this retail price can be $145 for this set. That is just too much for a 3-in-1 set. Just way too much. I did get this for a good price. As you all know, I only get Lego when it's on a bargain or just an amazing price, and I got this set for 95 Australian dollars, which is just a splendid deal off Amazon Prime. So yeah, I would definitely look and wait for this set to be on special before you get it. And I know it goes down to about $95. Doesn't go any lower. I've watched it for quite a while and it doesn't go lower than $95. So always look out for when this set goes down to $95. As this is just the greatest deal you could get for this set. And as I said at the start of the video, this is, in my opinion, the best set for 2020 that's under $100 US. And I have to say, this is probably one of my probably my top 2 or 3 favorite sets in my collection. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I sure did enjoy making it, and building this set is just splendid. I'm going to display it on my top shelf in the Lego room. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, share. Thank you for choosing LegoNmore. Please subscribe, as I really want lots more subscriptions so I can do lots more great stuff on my channel. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, share, and have yourselves a great day. LegoNmore out for now. Bye bye.